plate, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates too.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away, and towing the slab in this one, Randy Vasquez. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr., and that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Leo Rivas digs in now. Acuna runs. That one fouled off, 2-2. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one missing low. Popped up. Lindor. He makes the grab, and there's one away. And let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Julio Rosa.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that's just foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, I look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Struck him out looking. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
He takes it on his own. One gone, bottom half of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And a big swing and a miss. One out, base is empty. He goes down looking. Roger Baez, the next to hit. Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. End of one, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Julio Rosa.
No, inside.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. And it's even up. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Suarez with some impressive production lately. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And that gets down for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Wilson.
Here comes Wilson Contreras.
That's a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And it hits the fence. Suarez around third. Relay throw home. He'll score easily. And it's 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. There's a swing and a miss.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Man at second. Stays alive. And a pitch. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The All-Stars on top here, 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His second of the year, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 down.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. The cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Vic Caratini at the plate. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to hit, Nelson Velasquez. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna sizes this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. This one in the air. Moya. And it's caught for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Next to hit, Leo Rivas.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, 2 outs. Rosa getting ready to hit. And the count 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Rios sizing this one up, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Edwin Rios.
Third baseman, Edwin Rios.
Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's outside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Contreras puts it away, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush.
Unbelievable
that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So here's Baez now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the first baseman, Luis Moya. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Suarez throw to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And the right-hander's 3-1. And that's in for a strike. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Luis Garcia warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Garcia getting loose as well. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Wilson.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Grounded to Rios. Rios tossed to second. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. And misses inside. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Enrique Hernandez. And that one upstairs.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Way back there. And out of here. And this place is rocking. 3rd home run of the season, and we're level. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
So up next, Roger Baez.
That's ball 2. 2 balls.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Makes the sliding stop. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play.
Now
Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his 2nd hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
One out, runner at 2nd. Stepping in, Elliot Ramos.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at 2nd has a very good read
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, catcher,
Victor Caratini will hit next.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. Out towards left center. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Luis Garcia.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one, and that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Leo Rivas. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. The shortstop takes the ball. Slider misses outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Down the right field line and a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We've hit the halfway point. Tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. The 1-2. That one is upstairs.
2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's way high. And that's ball 3.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he has to strike out looking. You know, the plate looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Here's Edwin Rios now. Just missed.
2-1.
The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One down, base is empty. Inside, and it's 3-2. Got him looking. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Down the line. And a foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. And delivers outside. Luis Moya waits on deck. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luis Garcia out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. Victor Gonzalez gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big out.
Runner on the go. This one high in the air to left center. Ramos sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Salvador.
And next is the designated hitter. Salvador. First and second, one out. And the batter now, Victor Caratini. Backed off the plate that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that misses. And that's ball 3.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. And a 1-1. Fought off foul. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's downstairs and outside. First and second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. And they're all loaded up.
Take your bait.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Edwin Rios here. Cut on and lifted in the air onto the track, and he makes the catch. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. So 2 down. Julio Rosa digs in now. Check swing, called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two down, nobody on. Liner, and oh, that got him. On the run, throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Swings and misses at one down below the zone. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliott.
So digging in, Elliott Rose. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Off the mark there. And the count 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dennis Santana up and throwing. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Victor Caratini in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Victor Caratini.
And now it's going to be Victor Caratini. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, found a way to win the battle.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Robert Suarez done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Dennis Santana. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz. Salvador Perez now at the plate.
The designated hitter, Salvador Perez.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside.
Here is Gleyber Torres. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And now 3-1. Ronald Acuna Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, The go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. And now 2-1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Leo Rivas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground to third. Rios throws out to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. So coming into the game now on defense, Andres Jimenez. He'll play second. So digging in, Edwin Rios.
The third baseman, Edwin Rios.
That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Brusdar Graterol appears to be getting loose. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Foot slider struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through in the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air, left field, down the line. And that gets down in the corner. Makes it to second. The winning run's in scored position with 1 gone.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Moya. The winning run on second base, and fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Goes down looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's.
Called out on strikes. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results.
We're back in a new one. Go ahead, run on base.
3. Ball 4. Take your base.
This team is absolutely cooking right now. They're running off wins like it's the easiest thing in the world. Today was just like any other day for them. They show up at the ballpark and they expect to take home the W. They're playing some great baseball right now.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.